December 2020. A Texas parking lot. A woman sits in her car as Zackey Rahimi approaches, fires a gun into the air, and drives away. This was part of a pattern of violence that would send a local dispute to the Supreme Court. The question: can the government take away someone's gun if a court finds them a threat to their family? Rahimi was indicted under a federal law banning gun possession for those under domestic violence restraining orders. The appeals court struck down the law, saying there was no historical precedent. The nation watched as the Supreme Court took up the case, with the fate of gun rights and victim protection hanging in the balance. To understand the stakes, you have to know Zackey Rahimi. He wasn't just a name on a court docket, he had a documented history of violence. After allegedly assaulting his girlfriend and firing a gun, a restraining order was issued, suspending his handgun license. But Rahimi's violence escalated. He was linked to 5 shootings in just over a month. Police found guns and ammunition in his home. His case became a direct challenge to federal law, raising questions about gun rights and public safety. In June 2024, the Supreme Court ruled 8-1 to uphold the federal law. Chief Justice Roberts wrote that the government can temporarily disarm those found to be a credible threat. The court said the Second Amendment allows reasonable limits, especially when someone poses a danger. Both liberal and conservative justices joined, signaling gun rights are not absolute. For domestic violence victims, it was a major victory. The debate over gun rights is far from over. Justice Clarence Thomas was the lone dissenter. He argued the majority strayed from the strict historical test he set in Bruin. Thomas insisted the government failed to show any founding-era law justifying disarmament for potential violence. His dissent lays out a roadmap for future challenges to gun laws. The Rahimi decision can't be understood without Bruin, the 2022 case that changed gun law. Bruin required modern gun laws to be consistent with historical tradition, not just public safety. Rahimi let the court clarify, must there be a historical twin or just a similar principle? The court chose flexibility. Disarming dangerous people matters more than exact matches. The debate over history's role in gun rights is far from settled. The Rahimi decision upholds a law protecting thousands from domestic violence. It confirms the Second Amendment doesn't shield abusers from losing their guns. The Supreme Court has drawn a line, but the fight over where it falls is just beginning.